Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Das here, and welcome back to our RWBY reactions. We're going to be moving on into Chapter 3 of Volume 5. However, I had a few comments on a few of the past videos that I wanted to talk about and kind of get a bit of conversation going. So, Maris Flugelhorn stated for last episode that Adam does seem, well, he agrees with me. Adam does seem to have not Adam. My bad. Hazel continues to be like a very reasonable person, like not someone that is awful, you know? And then with Adam just being horrible, just not being just a horrible, I guess I can't say human being because he's not a human, but you get the idea. And then I am still kind of salty about them killing off such a coolly designed character just after one scene, one episode. But what are you gonna do? But he also gave me a bit of trivia, which I thought was actually very interesting. The pilot that Weiss has been flying with apparently was originally supposed to be going back home to his boyfriend, but the writers decided that it would be a bad look to have the first openly non-straight character on the show to be immediately dead. That's very fair. That makes a lot of sense. That would get a lot of backlash. But I guess in our all of our headcanons, we can just imagine that he was going home to his boyfriend. And then he also pointed out that Cinder got a new outfit. I actually didn't just fully realize that. And he did tell me to see what I think of the design in future episodes. I'll definitely keep a lookout on it. One of the big things in shows I watch is character designs. I love seeing a character's design and how it evolves throughout a show's tenure. I think My Hero Academia is a good indication of something like that. Like if you look at the main character Deku, when you first see him, he's a scrawny kid, big head for his body and stuff like that. And then after he does his training, he gets pretty buff, and then you get more aspects of him changing. Like he gets scars, he gets some broken skin, stuff like that, and then his hero outfit changes and evolves as well. So I like seeing how RWBY's characters are evolving in that aspect as well. Obviously, I know basically the designs of the main four. I guess 5 characters, I think, because I think I know Jean's as well after this redesign, but I haven't really looked at them all that much. The only one that sticks in my head is Weiss, because I don't like her big braid. That's really it. But I'm interested to see what Cinder's design is all about. And then I also got some nice trivia for the first episode. Apparently, one of the characters is named Shady Man, who is Bakugo from My Hero Academia. That kind of explains a bit. I know I kept feeling like I recognized voices, and I couldn't place it, but that makes a lot of sense. And then he also put John Rowland over here put that Ilya was voiced by Jeremy Lay-Kun, who's better known for Lucy from Fairy Tail, which I haven't watched a whole lot of Fairy Tail. I do know who Lucy is, but I'm not super familiar with her work. I probably might have heard her in something else as a background character. But oh, he also wrote something else as well. You may already know, but the scene where Oscar and Crow meet up is also a mini cast reunion for Fullmetal Alchemist. I didn't know that because I actually haven't seen Fullmetal Alchemist. I know the basic story and I know the father thing, but the voice actor is Aaron Dismuke. Oscar was the original voice actor for Alphonse Elric, while Vic Magna Crow voiced Edward Elric. And back in FMA, it was Edward, who was always sensitive to comments about his height, especially when people would call him a pipsqueak. I do know that about that character, that he has a height complex. Bit of a role reversal with a wink and a nod. That's really cool. I actually really like that. That's really, really cool. And then I did ask if I should react to Genlock, and I've had a few people in my own life and here in the comments say that I should check it out. I will check it out at some point in the future. I think I'm gonna wait until the end of the year for Genlock, or at least when I'm closer to being caught up to RWBY. Because Genlock is a show I've been interested about, like I said last time. So, um, and then obviously I've been gushing about a lot of the character designs. I really like Yang's character design. I like Weiss's character design in this one. I like Blake's. Um, but like the main one that's new is Yang, obviously, because now she's up and about. She's not in the tank top and the ponytail. But I do wish that Yang would put her hair in a ponytail again. I thought that was a really good look for her. That was really, really, really pretty. Besides that, I'm interested to see where we go from here. I want to. I'm really curious if we're going to be seeing any more like new designs for like Grimm and stuff, considering we had the like Metroid looking one from last episode, which Marith had said it was a Palantir jellyfish. I want to see like more clever designs for Grimm, and I want to see what people's weapons are, because I don't believe we've seen what's his face Lionheart. I don't believe we've seen his weapon, and I want to see what Salem's other cronies, what their weapons are, because everything's a fucking gun in this world. So I'd love to see the creativity. But from the thumbnail that I can see, it looks like we're going into some Blake storytelling, which means some more of the Fang going into it. So that should be interesting. I feel like, obviously the main person we've been following is RWBY, so we're getting a lot of her story instead. But some of the other girls have kind of taken a back burner, but they've been trying to balance it as much as we can. Everyone's all spread out, but I will say I'm hoping that we get to see some Weiss in this episode, because we left her last episode with her fucking landing in Raven's domain, and that is insane. Because I definitely want to see more Raven. Out of all the characters, Raven is what was like in the top 5 for most intriguing to me and ones I need to know more of. Obviously, Salem's up there. We have Oscar and we have Raven. Those are like the big 3 that I want to know more about. But before we actually get into the episode and see if any of my questions are answered, let's thank my gorgeous channel members. These are people who pay a monthly fee to get 1 week early access to catch-up shows such as RWBY. They support the channel in a bit of an extra way as possible. And for you channel members, I am actively looking into artists for little icons for you guys. It's not going to be RWBY related, the icons. It's going to be related to my original character, the little girl that you typically see at the bottom corner of the screen in the videos, and the character that's in my end screen. I need to find the right artist, because I have a semi idea of what I want for the little badges. So at some point, you guys won't have the basic S or whatever this is that YouTube gives you. But besides that, thank you so much, Meredith Flugelhorn, Benjamin Burdett, Ninjak11, Darren Johnson, and Hayden Smith. Thank you guys so much for all the support. It means a lot. And by the way, the number is probably going to go down at some point, but I'm almost at 1,060 subscribers, and that's kind of insane. That's kind of crazy. I'm getting really close to the goal I had for this year, which is getting 1,100 subscribers. I'm getting so close, and I'm so happy. Honestly, if we don't make it, that's completely fine. I understand. I mean, we have how many months left? It's August now, so August, September, October, November, December. We have 5 months left. But honestly, just thank you to everyone that's subscribed to this channel. Like this channel is very old, and I'm probably gonna make a video in November about this channel, just because this November it's going to be the 7-year anniversary of this channel being a thing. So it's an old channel, and seeing so many of you guys here really means a lot. So thank you. But enough of me being a sappy little piece of shit. Let's get into the reaction. Such a great intro for the volume. It's so fun. I love the animation for it. Yes, we get to see Blake's hot mom again. God, Blake's outfit is just banging. I love her boots. Oh, I want to go back and kind of read what that says at some point. Unless someone can put a manuscript in the comments.
Yes.
Oh, it's a speech.
It won't be easy for the people to hear.
Okay, never mind.
The truth often isn't. I know they'll do the right thing.
Are you sure about that? God, Blake.
You got this.
Son, you're kind of overstepping your boundaries. God, Blake's mom is so pretty. I can't get over it. It's not fair. I like how her little sash kind of is like a tail. Oh boy, these fucktards.
Thank you all for assembling here. I wanted to take time to address some of the rumors
he has a
that
pretty
have been
good speech
circulating
voice
around our island. I believe that it is important for the people of this territory to understand the truth. No matter how you feel about the human race, I think we can all agree that the event now known as the Fall of Beacon was a tragedy. A tragedy that will set both man and Faunus kind back.
Wait,
While the
is
main
Blake's
aggressor is
dad a
still
Faunus?
unknown, we do have official confirmation that Adam
Because he doesn't
Taurus,
look like
the
something.
leader of a powerful splinter group working inside the White Fang, was partially responsible for these attacks. His actions not only tarnish the reputation of an organization originally created to bring peace and equality to all, but to our entire race. With each day that this man remains unpunished, it becomes increasingly difficult to condemn those that look down upon
He's very
us.
well spoken. These two bastards.
Recently, a spy from this same splinter group set their sights on this very home. My own daughter, Blake, and her friend did their very best to apprehend this individual. While they were unsuccessful after being physically assaulted and seriously injured, they were successful in obtaining the assailant's scroll. With this, we have been able to ascertain that Adam Taurus has plans to overthrow the current leader of the White
He
Fang,
did.
Sienna Khan, and take over the reins himself.
He did already, though.
His radical plans do not stop there. The documents on this scroll proclaim his next target to be
Someone's
Haven
gonna
Academy
fucking
and
break
its
it.
attached CCT tower. Their plan is to strike on the last full moon before the beginning of the fall semester, roughly 2 months from today.
2 months.
I have sent my swiftest messenger to the government of Mistral, but I believe we have a greater responsibility. My relationship with the White Fang has been an interesting one. Years ago, I led the organization to help try and create a world where I
He's got a beautiful beard. Just gotta point that out. I don't think I've ever mentioned.
Alongside the human race. And while I believe we made great strides toward this goal, it was made clear to me that the people both in
Wait, didn't he
and
have like
out
a
of the
script?
White Fang
Wouldn't it be on
wanted
that podium right
faster
there?
results. So I stepped down, and Sienna Khan was appointed as my successor. It's true that I do not fully condone many of her methods. What I do condone is what Sienna fights for. The idea that the Faunus and humans are, and should be, equal. Adam Taurus does not seem to have that goal in mind. What he has done...
The music, by the way,
benefits
playing
no
throughout
one
this whole
but
speech is
himself.
really good. It sets the tone really well.
I think it's time that the Faunus showed the world that we are equals. Time that we snuff out this splinter group and restore the White Fang to what it once was.
Oh, I don't know about this.
To
God,
do this, I think the answer is clear.
I swear if they
We
kill Blake's
must go
father,
to Haven
I'm gonna be
and
very
protect
pissed.
it at all costs.
Oh, yeah, no, people aren't gonna agree with you.
Before we proceed any further, I'd like to invite my daughter to come and share her story. Not only as a former member of the White Fang, but also as a
I don't think she
survivor
was
of the Fall of
prepared.
Beacon.
I don't think she was prepared for that.
You can do this.
Traitors!
Oh boy.
Ilya.
Cowards. After everything the humans have done to us, everything they've put us through, you're asking us to help them?
I know we haven't been treated fairly.
Where was their help when the dust companies treated our people like slaves? Where was their help when kingdoms hunted Faunus just for being who they are?
Conflict
Where
does
was
not
my help when
help.
my parents
Conflict
were killed
breeds
in a dust
conflict.
mine? Where?
Young lady,
You need to show
progress
compassion
takes patience
and become the
cooperation.
better
The
people.
Belladonnas are the worst kind of Faunus. They want us to work with the same people that are trying to hold us down. If you truly want to help your people, now is the time to support Adam, not the Belladonnas. He will bring about the future that you deserve. And
You
if you are
fucking
unwilling
bastard.
to fight, know that the White Fang will do it for you.
Shut up! After her!
You bastards. You slimy fucks.
Did he age backwards?
He's possessed!
Oh,
reincarnated.
more Oscar.
Oh, isn't it weird?
I thought it was maybe reincarnation, but
It is very weird, yes.
Okay. Let's all
Can I get
just
some more
take a
info for
second
this,
and
please?
Remember that this is very overwhelming for everyone.
does he drink coffee to sober himself up?
Thanks. Sorry. It's just, I've never really met huntsmen and huntresses before.
Well, we've never met a person with two souls. So
Yeah, for real.
first times all around.
This is weird. I really want answers. I don't think I'm getting them this episode.
Not to break up the whole getting to know you game, but we need to have a talk.
Yes, please.
Mind showing us your little parlor trick, kid?
Yeah, okay. Just so
Huh?
you know, I'll still be here.
What? Wait, what? What are you talking about? What?
It is so very good to see you again, students.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Wait, what just happened?
Professor Ozpin? Correct. And though I may be the one speaking, Oscar is still present mentally. He's merely handed over the controls, so to speak.
What the
Just
fuck?
don't make us do anything embarrassing. I'm afraid this all must be very perplexing.
And
What
alarming.
the
And
hell?
bizarre. And just
Yes.
really kind of hard to believe overall.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, all of those. Yes.
It's good to see you children still have your sense of humor.
Nora very much
I know
explained
you've all been
everything
through tremendous
for how I'm
hardship
feeling with
already.
Oscar.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I mean, it's not your fault.
It's all my fault. I told you once that I made more mistakes than any man, woman, and
Why are they
child
playing
on this
both now?
planet. And I wasn't exaggerating.
How long have you been alive, Ozpin?
Cursed. For thousands of years, I have walked the surface of Remnant, living, dying, and reincarnating in the body of a like-minded soul. The Professor Ozpin you all met was not my first form,
What?
and clearly wasn't my last.
So he is the person from the
It's-
story.
An extraordinarily strenuous process on everyone involved.
So what are you?
I am the combination of countless men who have spent their lives trying to protect the people of Remnant.
What the fuck?
With every rebirth, my soul is eventually merged with another. And I am changed. But my memories stay with me.
Whoa.
This curse was bestowed upon me by the gods, because I failed to stop Salem in the past. But we must stop her now.
Holy shit.
And how do we do that?
We start by ensuring the safety of the Relic of Knowledge.
What the fuck? Okay, so we're getting noise. What the fuck? So it is kind of reincarnation. Whoa, okay. So he is the man from the stories then.
Well, well, well. Look who's awake.
What's going on? Where am I?
You know, I never thought I'd see a Schnee in this game.
Hello. You're pretty.
Vernal?
Vernal. Oh. He has mutant Aster. She's a very pretty character.
What do you want?
Her eyes are very
Straight
beautiful.
to the point. I like it.
Like
We
her
don't normally
voice
deal in
sounds
traffic
very
people.
familiar.
Not really worth our time. But once we realized we had a Schnee, that changed.
You're going to ransom me back to my father. Is that it?
It's a shame you're a Schnee. You'd probably do quite well around here.
I would never sink to your level.
Ooh, that's a nice tattoo on her arm. It's like a phoenix.
Just keep quiet and cooperate.
No,
and you'll be
no,
back
not
in
a
your
phoenix.
mansion before you know it.
What bird is that?
Don't make this complicated.
God, this voice sounds so familiar. I can't shake it.
What's going to make this complicated is when my sister finds out that I didn't make it to Mistral. You know my sister, don't you? Winter Schnee, special operative of the Atlas military. She's in Mistral now, and when she hears I'm missing, it won't take her long to find me. And you.
I don't think you want to make a threat against these people.
What's so funny?
Oh, I don't know if it's more funny or sad, but you're clearly out of the loop. Your sister isn't in Mistral anymore. No Atlas personnel are in Mistral anymore. General Ironwood closed the borders and recalled all of his little troops and tin cans.
Oh.
No one is coming to rescue you.
Well, there goes your threat.
This is perfect!
What a,
We were
okay,
stuck at a
that was a
dead
really
end, but
weird
now we can
transition.
just take little cute boy Ospen to Lionheart and have him set things straight.
Please don't call me that.
Well, we're not sure that's the best idea.
I mean, this is hard to believe, you know?
But I thought the headmasters all took their orders from you.
That was the intention. 4 lieutenants I can trust, especially during times of reincarnation. But Crow told me about your meeting with Leonardo.
Yeah, he suspects.
He isn't just behaving irrationally. He's disobeying specific instructions I had left him. Something's wrong. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but I don't want to rule out any possibilities either. No one outside of this room knows that I have paired with Oscar, and I think it may be best to keep it that way.
Play things close to the chest until we got a better hand.
Precisely. Now we have 2 steps
This is
ahead
very
of us.
interesting.
The first is enlisting the aid of more huntsmen.
But the Mistral Council
Doesn't own every huntsman in the kingdom. And I've been here enough times to know where we can find some more.
Ooh,
So long as they're trustworthy.
You can trust them to put up a good fight.
I guess
Throw
that's
together a list
the best we can
tonight.
get. Oh!
Good luck with that.
After that,
What the
we
fuck?
can move on to step 2.
What's step 2?
Kicking ass?
Getting
Taking
you
names?
4 into fighting shape.
But we already know how to fight.
You can only fight so long as you have Crescent Rose, but
Yeah.
you're still lacking in hand-to-hand combat.
Yes, she is.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Ark, I'm glad to hear you've improved, but sorry to say you've yet to unlock your semblance.
Yeah.
All of you still have a ways to go before you're ready to pose any real threat against Salem and her forces. And though Oscar can give me temporary control, he'll need to strengthen his body and his aura. Wait, what? He'll inherit my muscle memory in time, but practice will expedite the process.
But if Crow's out looking for huntsmen, then who's going to teach us?
Well,
Okay.
I believe I was the headmaster of Beacon Academy.
Well, okay. All right.
We have
Calm down.
approximately 1 month before
Their
classes
faces.
resume at Haven. If Salem were to plan an attack, it would make sense that
I
it
love
occur
Nora's
prior to
face.
students' return. It's not much time, but it's better than nothing.
All right,
Just
show
don't
off.
expect me to go easy on you. Huh? You've got to be kidding me.
This is gonna be fun. All right, Weiss, what are you gonna do? You're always gonna be caught by that good-looking girl or Raven. I mean, they're both good-looking girls, but a little mini persona. Oh, don't tell me that's where it ends. Damn it. Damn it. That was good. All right. I want to see who voiced that. Damn it. It just passed away. Okay. I'll have to check afterwards. I didn't know she was going to be right at the bottom. Oh, they actually designed the NPCs, so that's nice. Shows they're putting more effort. All right. All right. On to the discussion then. All right. Well, I got answers that I wanted, so that's good. I also did look up the voice actress for that new girl. It was Amber Lee Connors. She's done some work in for English dubbing Japanese anime and video games. So, real quick, I want to go through her IMDb because her voice sounded super familiar. Oh, okay. So she's I know in Guilty Gear Strive. Oh, that's why she's Peak or Peck, however you want to say it, in Attack on Titan. That's why it sounded so familiar. Well, Lee, what do you know? Oh, she's also a voice in How Not to Summon a Demon Lord. Interesting. I don't think I've watched the dub for that anime, but that's interesting. Okay. She's voiced in Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, she's a voice of a few things in Pokemon Twilight Wings. Okay. She's voice of Among Us, Crocodile, and Honey. All right. Oh, she's a voice in Fruits Basket as well. Black Clover. Oh, she's a voice in Sakura Wars. Okay. Oh, she's additional voices Nekopara as well. I probably recognize from that. My Hero Academia, she was Miss Joke and a bunch of additional voices as well. Huh. Okay. That explains a lot. I actually really liked Miss Joke's character, so I recognize her from that a little bit. She was much more boisterous, I guess, in that role. Let's see. What else would I have recognized her from? Man, she's done a lot of stuff. She's in Fairy Tail as well. Brandish, okay. Quite a few people from Fairy Tail. Oh, okay. She's in FNAF Help Wanted. She's the voice of Chica. Okay. All right. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's in Goblin Slayer. She's a few additional voices in that. Ace Attorney. Damn. Oh, she was an Overlord. Female Slave 7B. Butterfly entangled in a spider's web. I think I remember that episode. I think I know. I think I know the slaves that they're referring to. That's only like a minor role. Obviously Ruby. Wait, she's in High School DxD? Wait. She plays Jean. Or Jean, however you want to say it. Well. Huh. I haven't seen High School DxD in a little bit, but damn, she's Darling in the Franxx. She was a female squad pilot and a few additional voices. Citrus, Pop Team Epic. God damn, she's been in so much. Love Live? What the hell? This person's done so much. Okay, we're gonna have to stop because I'm just going on and on about a voice actor for like 3 minutes now. But man, no wonder I recognized her voice. She's been in a lot of stuff that I've heard of or seen. That's cool. All right, well, where do I want to start with this discussion? Man, where do I want to start? We got quite a lot of things happening in this episode. I guess we can start with Blake and the Belladonnas. Obviously, Blake's father is trying to get the Faunus to be good and not be complete asshats like the White Fang has been. That isn't working. I'm assuming the majority of people there are going to be siding with the White Fang and not helping the humans. We got what's her name? Ilya is her name. She incited the crowd, and those two fuckers are just eating it up. It's going directly how they planned, and it's pissing me off. That just sucks. One thing that I don't understand is if Blake's father is a Faunus, because he looks like a human. I don't know what he is. They might have said it in an earlier episode and it just completely like went over my head. Like, he's got to be something big and burly, because he is big and burly. I don't know. His like shoulder plate like reminds me of a like a bear kind of, or like kind of almost like a snake. Like, it's kind of like a mixture. It's some kind of animal that's on his shoulder pad. I just don't know like what it is and what he is. I don't know where we're gonna go with the whole Blake storyline. I don't know how they're gonna make things okay, but the more I can see Blake's mom, the better. Blake's mother is really, really beautiful and really cute. A lot of the characters that they've been introducing in RWBY are very good looking. Good on RWBY for making some pretty attractive and strong like female characters, you know? I mean, obviously the entire main cast of RWBY, like the main four are women, so, but I don't know where the Belladonnas are going to go from here. Obviously didn't win the crowd, which it's a shame. It would have been great if they did, but life can't just work out perfectly for everyone. We also finally got answers with Ozpin and Oscar. So I'm assuming he has to be that man from the story with the four maidens. That has to be Ozpin. And so he's been doing semi-reincarnation, I guess. He's been cursed, where he merges spirits with a being that thinks the same way, basically, or feels the same way. That's fascinating. So Ozpin obviously is still a character, basically. I don't believe Oscar is the same voice as Ozpin, but he's doing a pretty good impression. Obviously, they had the Ozpin voice actor still here, like doing like a double up. I don't know why they decided to do a double up at some points and a single in others. It doesn't make sense to me. But I like that Ozpin can kind of take over. Well, not really take over. He ask permission for control over Oscar's body. You get all his skills and everything, but obviously Oscar's gonna have to train because at some point Oscar will just become Ozpin, which I guess, in all honesty, with the name, I guess it makes sense, Oscar and Ozpin. But I think that's very fascinating and interesting. The effect is kind of interesting because the whole green effect also, like, they kind of give him like the whitish hair that Ozpin had, and it goes back into his black, and it has like these bright yellow eyes for a tiny bit when he first does the transformation, which I think is extremely fascinating. But I like getting the answers for that. He's cursed. They're now like one, like he's merged, and he's been around for thousands of years, and he has tons and tons of memories. That's interesting. That also puts onto perspective, considering that Ozpin saw so much in RWBY, and like really hasn't like done anything like being like, oh, RWBY, like, you are horrible or stuff like that. Like that means a lot, because didn't RWBY get accepted on Ozpin's recommendation? So that means RWBY has some pretty big shit in store for her. If 1,000-year-old fucking person is so interested and so supportive of her, that's interesting. And then we moved on to Weiss being stuck in jail with Raven's cronies. Excuse me. And then we met this gorgeous character. Damn it, I forget her name. Hold on, it's on the list here for the voice actress. Freaking. The character's name was Vernal. Vernal is a very good-looking character. Her eyes are very pretty. Like, they're like a nice, like crystalline, like, blue. Like, they're kind of close to Weiss's, but they're more like a baby blue. I'm interested to see what this character is, because she's named, she's very well modeled, and she's got a pretty big voice actress. So I'm interested to see where this character plays into. I'm assuming this is like Raven's second-hand woman. I was hoping to see Raven in this episode, but obviously, I guess she wouldn't be dealing with shit like Weiss herself for the most part. But I really, really want to see more Raven. Considering that the Yang's on her way here, and that Team RWBY is probably going to get here at some point, Weiss isn't going to be stuck here. She's probably going to meet up with Yang, most likely. This is extremely interesting, but we didn't get a whole lot with her. We just know that Ironwood has pulled all of his troops out of everywhere. Like, he's recalled everyone, so that's kind of a bit troublesome. That's not ideal. And then we end off with a bit of Ozpin and stuff like that, saying that he's going to well, we mainly end off with Ozpin saying that he's going to train them. They all need to improve on stuff. Obviously, Jean hasn't unlocked his semblance yet. RWBY very clearly does not know how to do hand-to-hand combat. She relies so heavily on her weapon. I don't know what Nora and why am I blanking on his name? Nora and I'm blanking on his name. Why am I blanking on his name? And Ren. I was like, it kept coming to my mind. I was like, that can't be his name, right? It doesn't sound right. No, it's Ren. Well, in my defense, I was thinking Rin, but no, Ren. I don't know what they can improve on, but we'll probably see. But definitely Jean and RWBY need stuff that needs to be improved on. Jean needs to be freaking, like, he needs to unlock his aura. His semblance. I mean, he's improved greatly combat-wise and leadership-wise, but he's not there yet. And RWBY needs to work on hand-to-hand. And then, obviously, we end with Weiss making a little tiny persona of the knight, and she's probably going to escape. One thing I want to mention, though, I'm on the still frame from the show. It's when Austin's just going through that talk, and it's just, he's, like, in the corner of the screen with his back to us, and it's just the four of Team Ranger there. I love their faces, and I can't get over Nora's face. Just like, it's so good. It's so funny. I love it. But this is a good episode. This is probably my favorite episode so far, just because of all the information we're getting. I have answers for Oscar now. That's great. I did not know that Ozpin was someone who like reincarnated and stuff like that. I was completely shocked. For someone who's gotten quite a bit of spoilers for RWBY just for being in the Rooster Teeth community for so long, that never got spoiled for me. So that's fucking great. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what the future of this volume has and what this show has to offer me. This changes a bit of stuff, and this adds a bit of stuff. It adds a wrench to the washing machine, you know? I'm excited, but I think that's all for today. What's my question that I want to ask? I don't know if I have a good question for this episode. It was mainly just information. Okay, here's my question. How would you feel sharing a soul with someone who's lived for so long? How would you feel about that, and what would you do once you learned the information that Oscar has learned? That'd be my question. For me, I'd be freaking the fuck out, because I would never be alone. Like, I can't like go and like, I don't know, I'd be so self-conscious. Like taking a shower, I'd be like, this guy is in my head and he's seeing me naked. Oh no. So yeah, that's my question for you guys. Besides that, fantastic episode. If you guys want to watch the actual episode without my stupid face and commentary, you guys can click the link down in the description below. You guys can check that out. Check it out on the Rooster Teeth website. Besides that, see you guys next video. And as always, have a good morning, afternoon, and evening. Goodbye, everyone.